Uncle Willis, I'm not from Bodo, but I'm with you.
I feel your pain.
Okay, I've been given this very special privilege to wind this event off. I really am enormously gratified that this initiative has come to this launch moment. About a year or so ago, Philippa called us up and came and visited her house, and she told us about the breast cancer initiative. Now, there are three ideas I'd like to leave with you tonight. One is the idea of awareness. The other is the idea of maintenance. And of course, there is the old adage that prevention is better and cheaper than cure. This is what this gathering is about awareness, about maintenance, and about how expensive it is to go through surgery and the suffering of mastectomy and all those things that we think are akin to science. I'd like to, I'm an old teacher, old in age and experience. Okay, we use analogies when we teach, comparisons of a kind. Now, let me use an analogy. Everyone who owns a car pays attention to the car. Of course, if we're not ambassadors, we have to take our cars to the dealership or the service station and change the oil and do the greasing and all that kind of thing to prevent any kind of breakdown. Now, if, for instance, you have the job of a salesperson and you don't maintain your car, you're going to break down at some point and you're going to lose money. It's expensive. This is what I'm talking about. We pay attention to little things like an oil change, but we don't pay attention to the health of our bodies that's much closer to us. If our health begins going down, then nothing else matters. We are here to promote awareness, the breast cancer initiative. Because if we don't maintain our own health, nothing else in the world is going to matter. And there are, as the good doctor has said over there are simple things that you can do, and they can be described perhaps on a page. It begins with your visit to the bathroom the first thing in the morning. You sort of use your sense of touch, and that is not expensive. You are aware that some of you have maybe health insurance or go to the doctor sometimes. And when you go to the doctor, they check you out, and you pay attention to those things. If we don't pay attention to those things, then, of course, that's the beginning of the end. I had a program on National Public Radio recently. Each and every one of us is at some stage, I hate to say the word, of slow death. The body is running down, just like any old machine. It runs down. If you don't maintain it, it runs down faster than you know. So you've got to maintain it. This is what awareness is about, to maintain your health. Now, if you want to maintain your health, there is a vast amount of knowledge that you can use. And it's very simple, it's very cheap. Some of it doesn't cost any money at all. But if you don't do it, that's it. So, I have to maintain my health in some other fashion. It's not breast cancer, it's diabetes. It's another kind of rundown. As you grow older, if you don't, circumvent certain things, if you don't take your vitamins, don't exercise, and don't do anything of that kind, next thing you know, maybe they'll cut off your leg or your arm or whatever. Right? Okay, so I've got to take 6 different medications every single day, in the morning and at night. It's tedious, it's sort of, you don't feel the effect of it, but if you don't do it, something is going to suddenly happen. So you've got to do it the cheap way, because if you don't do it the cheap way, it's going to be much more expensive. Surgery of any kind is not easy, it's extremely expensive. So, we are here to talk about the breast cancer initiative in East Africa. Mainly because in East Africa, as we know, they don't have very much money. A few people have a lot of money, but the vast majority of them don't have any money. And just like the story that is told in the second page of this pamphlet, most women carry a heavy burden. They don't have very much money, they still have to maintain their families, and because they don't have time, they are preoccupied with other things, they don't take care of their health. We want to help. And it's a joint effort, you here, and those on missions all over the world. Just take a chance, make it part of your conversation. It doesn't cost you anything. Some of the most powerful ideas are very simple ideas. There are a few simple ideas that are powerful that you can think about. One of those very simple ideas is the gospel of Jesus Christ. One thing that is phenomenal, and I'm not in a great sense a religious man, but one powerful thing about the Christian gospel is that it overthrew the Roman Empire. Now, at the time of the Roman Empire, it was the most powerful force on the face of the earth. And yet, the gospel of Jesus Christ, the gospel of salvation, overcame the force of the Roman Empire and disappeared. The Pope had to make a plea to the Christians and convert to Christianity in order to save the Roman Empire. He knew he was defeated. Right? So it's a very simple idea, the simple idea of awareness. If you're aware of what's happening to your body and how it's running down and how to maintain it, then the battle is won. It's not expensive, it can be expensive. So let's do it the cheap way. I would like to thank you so very much. And I'm enormously grateful to Philippa, who invited me and all those members of the Breast Cancer Board of Directors here in Houston and abroad. We are here to spread the gospel. We went to Rwanda. I met there on separate missions, but she was extremely successful, mainly because she was carrying a very simple idea that everybody could understand. She was very successful in Kigali.